Have you ever pondered over how much money you'll spend in your lifetime? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? We're talking about every single penny, from the first nickel you spent on candy to your future retirement home. It's about understanding our spending habits and mastering financial management. And trust us, the numbers aren't just big, they're colossal. So buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the wallet of the average Joe. Prepare yourself for some mind-boggling figures as we dive into the average person's lifetime spending. To understand our lifetime spending, we must first break it down into categories. Let's start with the big one, housing. Whether you're a homeowner or a renter, a significant chunk of your hard-earned money goes towards putting a roof over your head. This category includes your mortgage or rent, property taxes, and home maintenance costs. It's the bedrock of our lives, the place we come back to after a long day, and often our largest expense. Next up is food. From your morning coffee to your late-night snack, every morsel you consume comes with a price tag. This category includes grocery shopping, dining out, and those sneaky little treats we sometimes can't resist. Food is our fuel, it keeps us going, and for many of us, it's also one of life's greatest pleasures. Then we have transportation. Whether you drive a car, ride a bike, use public transit, or fly frequently, getting from point A to B costs money. This category includes fuel, vehicle maintenance, public transit fares, and even the cost of that new bike or pair of walking shoes. It's our way of navigating the world, and it's often a necessity. Healthcare is another major category. From regular checkups to unexpected illnesses, our health can have a significant impact on our finances. This includes everything from insurance premiums to prescription medications. It's a vital part of our lives and one that can often be unpredictable. Education, too, is a significant investment. Whether it's for ourselves or our children, the cost of schooling, textbooks, and other learning materials can add up quickly. It's an investment in our future and can open doors to opportunities. Entertainment is our escape. It's the movies we watch, the books we read, the games we play, and the vacations we take. While it may seem like a luxury, it plays a crucial role in our overall well-being. Lastly, we have the miscellaneous category. This covers everything else from clothing to personal care items, from gifts to charity donations. It's the little things that add up, often catching us by surprise. Now that we know where our money goes, let's delve into the specifics. Our homes, our sanctuaries, but how much do they cost us? Consider this. The average American spends about 1/3 of their income on housing. That's right, 1/3. Whether it's mortgage payments or rent, it's a significant chunk of your earnings, but that's not all. Maintenance costs can add up too. From a leaky roof to a broken furnace, the upkeep of a home is a continuous expenditure. Then there's utilities, heating, cooling, water, electricity. These are all non-negotiable expenses that we need to keep our homes running smoothly. Now let's look at the bigger picture. Over an average lifetime of about 80 years, all these housing expenses can easily add up to more than $1 million. That's a hefty sum, isn't it? Quite the chunk from our wallets, isn't it? But let's move on to our next big expense. We all need to eat and get around, but at what price? Let's break it down. When it comes to food, the costs can vary widely. On average, a person spends about $300,000 on food over their lifetime. This includes both groceries and dining out. If you're someone who enjoys a good meal at a restaurant or has a penchant for gourmet ingredients, that number can quickly climb. Now let's talk transportation. The average person will own about 10 to 12 cars in their lifetime. When you add up the cost of purchasing those cars, maintaining them, and keeping them fueled, you're looking at a total of around $335,000. And that's not even considering the costs of public transportation, which many of us rely on in our daily lives. If you live in a city with a robust public transportation system, you might be spending around $1,000 a year on bus fares, subway tickets, and the occasional taxi ride. Over a lifetime, that can easily add up to $50,000 or more. So when you add up the lifetime costs of food and transportation, you're looking at an eye-watering sum of around $685,000. And remember, these are just averages. Your actual expenses could be much higher or somewhat lower, depending on your lifestyle and where you live. Those daily coffee runs and car payments sure add up, don't they? Health, knowledge, and fun, essentials of life, but what's their lifetime price tag? Let's delve into this. First, healthcare. In the United States, an average person can expect to spend upwards of $150,000 on health insurance premiums alone throughout their lifetime. Add in out-of-pocket expenses, which can range from $20,000 to $30,000, and you're looking at a considerable sum of money just to stay healthy. Next, there's education. For those pursuing a college degree, the costs can be staggering. On average, a 4-year degree at a public university can cost around $40,000 for in-state students. Throw in textbooks, housing, and other expenses, and the total can easily soar past $60,000. And if you've taken out student loans to cover these costs, don't forget to factor in interest. Over a lifetime, this can add tens of thousands of dollars to your education bill. Finally, there's entertainment. We all need to unwind and enjoy life, but these moments of pleasure carry their own costs. The average person spends roughly $2,000 a year on vacations. That's around $140,000 over a lifetime. Add in the cost of hobbies, movie tickets, concerts, and other forms of entertainment, and the total can easily exceed $200,000. So what's the lifetime price tag for health, knowledge, and fun? Well, adding up the figures, we're looking at a whopping $450,000 or more. And remember, these are averages. Your actual costs could be much higher or lower, depending on your lifestyle and choices. It's clear that these aspects of our lives, while essential, do come with a significant cost. But don't let these numbers scare you. Instead, use them as a guide to help you plan and make informed decisions about your spending and saving. After all, life is about more than just money. It's about experiences, learning, and well-being. And these are things you can't put a price tag on. And then there are those expenses that don't fit neatly into any category. These are the miscellaneous expenses, the odds and ends that we often overlook, but they add up over time. Let's start with clothing. From the day-to-day attire to seasonal wear and special occasion outfits, the average person spends a significant amount on clothes over a lifetime. Next, we have personal care. This includes everything from your morning toothpaste to your evening skincare routine. It's a daily necessity, and the costs accumulate over the years. Gifts, too, fall under this category. Be it for birthdays, weddings, or holidays, we all love to give and receive presents. But have you ever stopped to think about how much you spend on gifts in your lifetime? Lastly, there are unexpected expenses. These could be anything from a sudden car repair to an unplanned trip. It's these little things that often slip our minds but can make a big dent in our wallets. So, what's the grand total? How much will we spend in our lifetime? Well, we've taken a deep dive into the costs of housing, food, transportation, healthcare, education, entertainment, and even those miscellaneous expenses that always seem to pop up. Let's take a moment to add it all up. Housing has been our largest expenditure, followed closely by food and transportation. Healthcare, education, and entertainment have also claimed significant portions of our spending. And let's not forget those miscellaneous expenses that sneak in there. All these expenses, when added together, paint a picture of our financial lives. The average person, it seems, will spend approximately $2.7 million in a lifetime. Yes, you heard that right. $2.7 million. It's a staggering figure, isn't it? But remember, knowledge is power. By understanding where our money goes, we can make informed decisions and potentially save a lot in the long run. Understanding our spending can be a wake-up call. It's like shining a light on the dark corners of our financial lives, revealing the hidden truths our bank statements whisper to us. Financial literacy isn't just about knowing how to count your coins, it's about understanding the value of a dollar and the weight it carries across the days, months, and years of our lives. Budgeting isn't a punishment, rather, it's a tool. A tool that helps us to navigate the tumultuous seas of economic uncertainty, guiding our financial ships safely into the harbor of stability. It's about creating a roadmap for our money, ensuring that each dollar has a purpose and a destination. Planning for the future isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about building financial resilience, preparing for the unexpected, and paving the way for our dreams to become realities. With awareness and planning, you can make every dollar count. Until next time, stay financially savvy.